Hello everyone, this is Karen Elaine, and I'm going to show you a really beautiful bookmark that I found on YouTube. It is a heart bookmark, and I've kind of adapted, changed it around a little bit, but I found it on a YouTube channel, and I just thought it was really amazing. And I added a little watercolor paper sort of word strip, but you're going to need to make one of these, paper that's 6 inches or 15 centimeters. And I like using double-sided, but you can really, a single-sided is just fine. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to have this paper. This is the side I want as the front, or the side that I want to show. So I'm going to fold it corner to corner and open it up and fold it. Take the raw edges and fold them to the center and make sure that that comes to a nice sharp point, and then turn it and do the same on the other side. Really making sure that this is really right next to the other side. You don't want to have a gap because that's going to show. So I'm just trying to get that right, that point nice and sharp right here, and then having that as close to as possible without overlapping. Now open it up and then do the same on the other side. Okay, on the both sides, you've got both sides. You bring that to a nice sharp point. The next step is, you'll see there are two of these long edges here. I'm going to fold these points to the closest intersection. So I'm going to start with the bottom one, fold it up to that intersection, and I'll fold the other one up to that closest intersection. And now what you have is, you're going to take the piece and you're going to fold it in half. But what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to crease. I'm just going to crease to the these outer corners, and then I'm going to fold it in half. And so when you do that, you're going to take this and fold this in half. But as you're doing this, you're going to kind of pop these other pieces are going to pop forward, and you're going to see when I fold it this way, how when I do it, these will pop up, and I'm going to just, you'll see how it's just going to pop up. Now I'm going to just fold that piece in half, so it's folding right here, and then I'm just going to crease it right here, like so. So basically, I have this long elongated heart shape, which is really nice on its own, but I think I'm going to go a little further. So I'm going to really use my tool to really get these creases nice and sharp. So I'm going to see which one I want to be the front. I think I like this side to be the front. So I'm going to fold up the bottom point just to the top up here, and just going to leave that like that, so that now I know which side's the front is going to be. But I can also reverse it and fold it into the back. Okay. Now we're going to take these edges, and we're going to make them a little softer and rounded out rather than sharp. But if you like the sharp look, you can just almost finish it now. But I want to take these and these points a little bit, I want them to be a little softer. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to fold that in just a little tiny bit. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And you want those little folds to be the same. So when you're looking at them from the front, you want them to be the same, as much as you want them to be symmetrical, because if they're off, the heart will look a little bit off. So I'm going to really crease this little tiny corner very sharply, and I could also reverse the crease, just reverse it. This might make the next step easier. No, it won't. I thought it would. So I'm going to just fold that back and really give it a nice sharp crease. And I'm going to fold the little top points backwards, about the same distance. That's about a quarter of an inch backwards. Just making sure that they're both the same on both sides. And this is a step that just looks, it's a little tricky, but it just makes the heart look so much better. Okay, so this looks great like this, but what we need to do is we need to have it, since it's going to be a bookmark, we need to take these pieces and reverse them. The sides will get pushed in and also the top, but I'm going to show you how I do that. So the hardest ones will be the sides. So what you want to do is open it gently, and you're going to push out. You'll see there's a triangle-like shape happening here. You can see that triangle right here. You want to push this inside. You want this triangle to be pushed inside, and you're going to just kind of push it in, and you're going to push it as far as it will go, like this. And what you're doing is you're just reversing or pushing in that fold. So there it went. So that's what it looks like, and let's do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to open it up gently, just gently take it, open the heart up just a little bit, and then just take that and look for the triangle. You'll see it when you open it up, and then push it in. Just look for that triangle and use the crease that's already there. Don't make a new one. So you can see it's got that. I've got that triangle going. I'm going to push that the bottom up, and then these sides inward. So there it hides that extra. It just hides that edge, and it gives it freedom to move in. And you can see now I can open this whole thing, and it's not going to be in the way with the book page. Okay, next step is to take these, do the same thing, but a little easier because you're just opening it up. You're going to take that and you're going to reverse that one fold, push it downward, and then push that inside. So now that fold is inside. And I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm opening it up and I'm pushing that fold inside, like so. Now the next step is I've got the this piece here that I folded inward. I'm just going to fold it back on itself like this. Fold it back. And then what you do is you're going to take these edges and you're going to fold them to this center right up here. Okay. And again, fold the next one up. Now, if you look, you're all finished, but there's a few things that I like to do to it. So the first thing is I like to glue all these little extra pieces down. So I'm just going to take a little glue and put it on the inside. You can actually do it on both sides right now, and just to kind of hold that together so that it doesn't unfold. And then this piece, I'm going to add a little sentiment like, oh, let's see. I'm going to grab a pen and I'm going to write something. Let's see. How about... You can do this with a typewritten page, or even like use a fortune cookie. That would look really great. But that I decided just to do the hand-lettered one. And I'm just going to cut this into a strip. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to just trim that down a little bit right there. And then the next step is I'm going to put some glue on the inside of this on both sides. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the end of this. And that's that. And I'm just going to put it inside. And I could put it at whatever angle I want, but I think that will look good right there. And that is your bookmark. I think that this is just a fun Valentine's bookmark, or it could be put on top of a greeting card. I think it would be beautiful on just, on the top of a greeting card, maybe with this would be inside the greeting card. So you could put it in like on top like this. And that's the beauty of this. So I hope that you enjoyed this. This was just a quick tutorial, so I can remember how to fold this, but I hope that you enjoy it as well. Have a great day.